Most people believe that there are only two relationships that you'll have. You'll have it as a prospect and or a sale. That's it. They're either a prospect or a sale. And the mistake that I see a lot of cases is I'll get the call where a client or potential client will say, Don, I lost a big one, or I lost a good one. And we kind of autopsy the situation and find that you didn't actually lose it because you really never had it. Because they saw either a prospect or a sale. There was only the two distinctions. In reality, there are four. Those that are taking notes, write this down. Number one, the first is a suspect. Maybe, possibly, kind of, maybe, depending on how the stars align, you could help them. That's a person that kind of reacts to what we call trolling. Trolling is a singular, consistent statement that you will make when you're putting your message out, your value proposition in the world. Here's mine. When you want to make more money, call me. That's it. When you want to make more money, call me, right? You might be happy making less. I'm okay with that. It's your God-given right, right? It could be Jamar says, you know what? When you're sick and tired of paying taxes, call me. Now, you might say that 50 times to someone. They might hear it 50 times, but the circumstances they're hearing it may change. Right? They write a big check, they're behind on their house payment and they're behind on their car payment and they're sick and tired of being sick and tired. Right? And the little devil down on their shoulder is whispering in their ear, when you're ready to make more money, call me. So the first thing is a suspect. Maybe, possibly, depending on how the circumstances align, you might be able to help them, but you don't know that. But the first thing is a suspect. The second thing is a prospect. You become a prospect. You move from suspect to prospect when you've determined that you can, in fact, help them. The products and services you provide can, in fact, solve their problems. Why? We're problem solvers looking for problems to solve. If they don't have a problem, you don't have a sale. I don't care how amazing you are as a salesperson. If they don't have a problem, you don't have a sale. We have to look for problems, right? If you want to sell aspirin, you got to create a headache. So the first step is suspect. The second step is prospect. They go from a prospect to a qualified prospect when they have three components, two of which we've already talked about in preceding sessions. Number one, they have to have a compelling reason to buy. If they do not have a compelling reason to buy, you're not going to sell them. The second qualifying aspect is money. We're in the money business. If they don't have any money, I can't help them. Why? Because I'm not a charity. We are in the money business. But it's their God-given right also to be stupid. Right? We see it happen all the time. People even have the means, don't invest in themselves, and I'm fine with that. And then the third step is the one we're talking about today, which is decision, the players, the people that are actually involved. So you go from a prospect to a qualified prospect when A, they have a compelling reason to buy, B, they actually have money. And why would I want to know that? Because if I'm not going to make a sale, when do I want to find out?
Right away.
Right away. Sure, I'm not going to waste my time. If what I sell costs $10,000, when am I going to want to have the conversation of whether or not you have $10,000? Probably relatively early in the game. Why? Because if I'm not going to make a sale, I want to find out right away. And then the third is decision, which we're going to be talking about today. Now, assuming you do everything right in the qualifying process, you then go from a qualified prospect to a sale. So there's actually 4 steps, and by understanding the 4 steps, you can far more effectively identify where you are in the process.